Well, we haven't checked in for the whole trip so far, but yesterday we had a huge walk-in, walked all the way to the back of our dock block, about 15 k's with 25 kilo packs, which was a massive mistake. Our bodies are in agony, but we got to the camp spot we're at now in the dark. It was blowing a gale, so we set up the tent and put some flies around it so we're fully protected, and we passed out. And now we're gonna pack up tent and move down to our hunting spot and hopefully find some big roaring stags. We had some roars in the walk-in, which is pretty cool, but we haven't had anything yet where we are, which is problematic. But we didn't get blown away, so that is a great success. Here's the setup that we came up with last night to protect us from the wind. It's pretty rudimentary, but it worked quite well. Well, we've set up our new camp. We had to carve out a nice flat spot, but it's pretty mint. We're protected by the trees here, and we've already seen 10, 15 deer, 3 stags. One of them was 200 meters below us. He was just a young 6-pointer, and wild sheep. We knew this area had wild sheep. We've been here before, so we're gonna try and knock over one of them for camp meat because we're kind of relying on it. But the stags are roaring, and
there's a few dark ones on the other side as well. So
yeah, we think there might be some big mature ones over there. But we just need some food. We're gonna pack up and go for a hunt, try to get some camp meat, and have a bit of an explore. Well, things have happened very quick. We didn't really get anything on video, but there were some sheep coming up the ridge straight towards camp, and we were like, okay, we got to go shoot one while they're coming close to camp, and then we'll have camp meat sorted. And literally 10 meters behind camp, we poked our head over, and there were 2 sheep 80 meters away. And we're like, oh, they're right there.
yeah.
But we spooked them because one was going straight at them. So I chased down after them and got to 30 meters of a whole mob and smoked one, and then it started snowing. So
Bunk it up.
we just ran back to camp,
Set
set the fly up, trying to collect rainwater over there, which is questionable, but hopefully it works because we have no water source at the moment. But yeah, we're gonna hide out this snow, which wasn't forecasted, and then we'll butcher our sheep up,
and then
find some water,
stags.
and then shoot some stags. They're roaring hard. There's about 6 or 7 stags roaring. We've looked
just below us as well.
Yeah, we've got eyes on a young 8-pointer 150 meters away. So it is all go. Oh, he doesn't like the sheep. There he is. I see him. Alright, I'm ready. Wait. I haven't got my earplugs in. Just take him. Whenever you can, take him. Wait till you get a clear shot. I can't see him. Yeah, I see him. Oh yeah. Holy hecker. Holy hecker. Know what happened here, hey?
Me and Sam, we started right up from camp. We seen him about 400 metres away, and we thought he was about an 8.
We thought he was an alright looking 8.
Scrawny 8.
We were like, oh yeah.
Like, it's first night, we might as well get a close look. So we stalked right down and got into about 80 odd metres, and he was roaring pretty hard, but he shut up.
And then he disappeared off into the bush. We didn't see him. We're just sitting above where we thought he'd come out.
Yeah.
And then notice he goes, hinds. And sure enough, just behind the hinds, he pops his head out and he's thrashing this bush. He comes roaring out.
Yep. And then just bam.
But,
sacked it. Well, not really, but
nah, sacked it.
sacked it.
Insane. A 12 pointer.
Can't complain. First fucking day.
Can't complain. Indeed.
We're both over the moon.
We did not expect this.
How crazy, how good. Oh, get some photos. So we were actually lucky enough to see this bugger from camp, which is pretty much just straight up that,
Yeah.
at the top of that,
Right in that bush right there.
in the beach.
And there's still stags going hard.
There's another one just over. He's roaring pretty hard.
There's a mob of wild sheep just up there on that face.
Yeah.
We got wild sheep for dinner.
Yeah.
Might have some venison as well.
Make a little fire and we'll get a good
Holy hecker. It's pretty unreal, I know.
It's only the beginning.
That set the bar very high for the trip.
Can't complain with that though, can you?
I was going to be stoked with almost anything, and now look at that. That is just beautiful.
I'm sure. So
You're going to have to.
Sam's just going to get the back stakes and the back legs, and then I'll have to carry this hoe up. And then all the way back to the top of the hill.
It'd be fine if we didn't walk all the way to the back of the dock block. Eh?
Yeah, well, we were planning on going under that hill way in the distance, so it's actually quite a nice thing that it's...
We're still going to have to.
Right, yeah. That's tomorrow though. Tomorrow.
Tasty, eh?
Still twitching.
Still twitching.
Oh, the stag down there, he's our scrawny 8. But he's good. What's for dinner, Sam?
We got some wild lamb from where we shot this morning.
Some lamb back steaks.
Yeah, and some onions. And we got some rice, and we're gonna make a little bean and tomato sauce.
Got some garlic butter in there as well.
Yeah.
Got the fire roaring and the stags roaring in the background, eh, Sam?
This is our camp bread before. That's all brown sugar and butter. And we're going to put it on the fire once we've got these embers done.
Oh, I made some chopsticks.
Oh yeah. Oh, that's actually quite impressive now. Let that rise for 10 minutes and then cook it. And hopefully with some beautiful camp bread. Dinner was amazing. As expected.
Bush chopsticks.
Show us what we got now. Ooh, that looks good.
That brown sugar's melted. Nice.
Yeah, brown sugar's melted. It's risen well. Nice. Oh yeah.
Should I flip it back over?
Look at that. Yeah, flip back in. Beautiful, mate.
Not too
I'll
bad.
get the chocolate, eh?
Yep.
Chocolate and bread for pudding. This morning we are going for a bit of a mesh. Just over there, and there's like a little dip. There's two big stags over there, and last night we saw them fighting, and one of them's massive. Well, they're both pretty big. I mean, both of them look mature and heaps of length, and one of them's holding 5 hinds, so he's obviously like the battler of the mountain. So we're gonna drop down here, pop up the other side, get over the top, and hopefully sneak down onto him if he's still there. But yeah, it's gonna be a mesh. He's there too. She's big. She's a massive hind. She's in a tree, mate. Arboreal around these parts. That's great for me. It's all kind of open and there's deer tracks everywhere. So it's not been too bad. Then we're going to get to the top, glass, and then work our way around to where that big stag was. We heard him earlier roar a few times, so he should still be there. He was there yesterday all day in the same gully. But it's going to be a mish to get back to the camp before this, that's for sure. But yeah. 10 o'clock. Another 80 meters to the tops. That's two. Did you see that? See the stag? That's a different one. That's a different stag. Oh, it is too. See him? Hold on, I see that one. Hold up, what's that one? That's the bait. I don't see him, I just see his eye. Can you see him? I just see his eye. I'm recording this up one. Let me know. Hold on, move. I know it's he's alright. Hold up. Should I get a photo of him? So we have two stags roaring off. One's over to Sam's left, and the other one's on this ridge here, and they've been going at it for the last 20 minutes. And one of the hinds have just pushed out into the middle here, so we're just waiting for either of the stags to show themselves, and hopefully Sam can put it down. But it's just a bit of a waiting game.
Yep. You got him. You got him in the back. He's gonna fall over. He's falling. He's down, boy. Down, boy.
Holy fuck, he's massive now.
Yeah.
Well, I can't believe it.
Speechless
we came
again.
from camp all the way up there.
Way up there.
We saw a stag in the basin behind us, and he was big. And
Yeah.
we walked all the way down through the creek, got there, got above him, and we passed out 2 good stags, which I would be stoked with any day. Like, I couldn't believe I was even passing them up.
Solid 8s, I think.
Yeah, solid 8s and 9s. And then we sat up watching for the big stag to come out, and he just wasn't coming out the bush. We could hear him, but he wasn't coming out.
There were 2 roaring it back and forth at
two
each
roaring
other.
back and forth for hours. And then we were like, ah, bugger it, we'll just go quickly check the other creek. Walked over and heard a single like, and
Yeah.
sure enough, Noah goes, stag, and this
He was walking up, eh?
was
Yeah.
walking up, and we just saw the V from these 2 antlers, and I was like, I'm gonna shoot him.
Yeah.
Line up my bag, 200 meters, bang, smoked him.
Yeah. That was
Took
a
another
great
shot.
shot.
The second shot wasn't so good, but the first shot smacked him right in the shoulder.
How good.
And this is just
He's not too old.
beyond. It's just the biggest stag I've shot, and he's just beautiful. Nice curve.
Yeah.
Massive bodied animal. I mean, he looks pretty mature as well.
Bloody stoked.
Stoked.
Alright. Back to camp. Well, time to get going, eh, Sam?
My legs are frickin'
Yeah.
ruined.
We gotta go all the way back up there, and so we better get moving, otherwise we'll miss the bus. But we'll process this. Maybe I need a shoe spray.
We're back to where we started, at the main side creek entering the big creek. That was brutal half an hour. After we finished with the stag, it was just straight up Matagari and scrub bashing, followed by like falling
Oh yeah.
/ sliding down the hill.
Sliding.
And then we got down to the riverbed, and
We got fucked up.
we got completely annihilated by a wasp nest. But not just that, but like, look at how polka dot our legs are.
Yeah.
So
not
many
wasp bite.
holes, wasp bite. But it is all worth it for that. What a stonker. So we're cracking some Shrewsbury's, which is a new crack for the trip. Cleaning our wounds and filling up the water. Booyakasha. Holy hacker. We have just had a huge day. Just got back to camp.
Me and Sam have put on a bloody clinic today.
Look at that. 2 absolute beasts. Noah's one's got all the points. Mine's got all the width and length. Holy hacker.
Cannot complain with that.
No,
Holy heck.
that's our trip done and dusted. We came from here this morning, dropped all the way down into a gnarly creek, back to the bottom, up that other side, all the way to that peak, and we shot him all the way down there, and then back up, all the way up to here. It's been a huge day. We've got this beautiful sunset and vista. Gonna kick up our feet, eh, now?
Yes, please. Let's do that.
And admire our beautiful heads. Holy heck. Couldn't ask for better. What's for dinner now?
Alright, so we got some rice cooking. Sam has cut up some onions and some lamb that we shot yesterday. we're just gonna add some mash, because why the fuck, I mean, why not?
And
And then we got some tomatoes and some lentils and beans, and then a little teriyaki.
I mean,
And-
how can you go wrong with that?
Yeah,
What a feed.
that's a lot.
That is a lot of rice.
That's,
How is that for a backcountry dinner?
I'll jam a bit of this peri peri as
Yeah, a
well.
bit of peri peri sauce. Beautiful, mate. Over the fire too. Stamp bread round too. That's plenty good now.
I think so. There's a lot of garlic butter on top, so
That's alright. Put a bit of
It's a bit
chocolate
hot.
in it while it's hot. Yeah. Well, we packed up camp this morning under a barrage of wasps attacking pretty much anything that moved. And since then, we've been steadily trudging along with our massive heavy packs and getting caught in just about every stick, branch or bit of scrub we can find. But we just stopped for lunch and ate everything heavy, had a poo each, so we lost some weight there. And we're probably gonna have a 3 hours from the car or so. There was her. Bloody wasps.
not a fan.
Not a fan. Well, we just got out. It's been an absolute mish of a day. We went all the way to the back of the dock block essentially, and we've had 4 days in here. It's been amazing. We've worked really hard, and we've seen a lot of deer, seen a lot of roaring action, and we've come away with 2 absolute stonkers.
So pretty happy.
To get 1 each is just unreal. We weren't really expecting anything of this caliber. And the packs are pretty heavy, now.
Yeah, put a few miles on the feet, so we're glad to be sleeping in a nice bed tonight.
Bad.
But yeah,
Yep.
great trip, great
Yep.
start to the raw, and yeah.
On to the next one.